Hello guys, welcome to Aryan Rod channel, and today it's time for another pick a card reading. So today I will do things differently. I will let you choose the goddess that you think that she represents you. Like in order to answer the question how people sees you as the girl who you really are. And thanks to one of my viewers, I think her name is BR Asha. So shout out to you, BR Asha, for recommend me this topic. It is a very interesting topics that can help you to know about like how others see you, and then to boost up your confidence to start a new day. So at in front of me there are four piles, and each of the pile is represented by a goddess. So the first one is the goddess Yuki-onna, stillness. The second pile is represented by Epona, wise leadership. Third pile is Aryan Rod, time. And the last one is Green Terra, salvation. So depends on the graphic, depends on the illustrated, depends on the keyword. You will choose the goddess that you are drawn to the most, and then just hit pause if you need some time, and then we will move on to the first reading. So hello pile number 1, for who of you has chosen the goddess Yuki-onna? I will put it here. And now I will read the message from Yuki-onna to see that what message does she wants to give to you in order for you to figure out how people sees you as the girl you really are. So some days you wake up frozen, stuck, and unable to move due to the effects of emotional denial and resistance to what is in front of you. Or maybe you are exhausted, spent from the emotional burden of your current situation. The winter goddess Yuki-onna has come to help you move out of the past this experience into a healthier state of illness. When you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept life on life's terms, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yuki-onna reminds you that this is but a temporary moment in the millions of moments of your life. The task she has for you is to answer one question. Will you trust the great goddess in the universe to be your active partner in co-creating? If so, slow down and let all your troubles go, and you will see the miracles life has to offer you. So she is the winter goddess of Japan. She's talking about letting go your ego in order to move out of the current situation. Maybe it's really toxic, maybe it creates burden in you, but for ego reasons you refuse to face the fact and move away from the situation. And that's how people sees you. People sees you as the one who is very, maybe not aggressive at all, maybe very sympathetic with each other and willingly to give to each other, to be sacrificed for each other without asking anything back. But those times, some of those times, people really see that sometimes the situation can harm you, and people when look at you like that, they always have the feelings of trying to protect you and to like get you out of that misery, and try to like convince you into a healthier relationship, a healthier lifestyle, or like to keep reminding yourself love yourself more because you love everybody else enough already. It's time to love yourself more, and not in the egoistic way but in the more open-minded, and try to get rid of the ego and try to suffer the situation when it's not gonna be support or make you happy anymore. So I have some cards right here, and I will clarify them with a tarot card also. So this is it is safe for you to love, and the other one is the brother in darkness. Okay, so it is safe for you to love and the brother in darkness. It's like people sees you. It's like you can give yourself, you can give your love, you can love everyone. Your love is genuine and unconditional, and that is a very good thing. But also people may see you as easily to be hurt, easy to be used girl. Maybe people will fear for you that maybe you will end up with a bad boy who is not gonna appreciate your love. And people has, as I say, people always have a tendency to protect you. And the brother in darkness is like, that is how people wants to do to you. Like they want to protect you in the darkness. They want to like maybe subtle protect you because they know that you are a very nice girl, but somehow you have to learn more on how to protect yourself. And for them, you are very feminine and you can overcome those challenges in life by your spiritual, optimistic set mindset. But they always gonna be worried for you to be taken advantage of. And when people fall in love with you, people has never doubt that you are a bad girl or you are maybe a toxic person that can harmful to the relationship. That's why it is safe for you to love right here, because they know that you will love wholeheartedly and genuinely. So to clarify with the tarot right now, I will have for you 4 cards and what you do to improve yourself better. I have for you Queen of Swords, Knave of Chalices, Death, and 4 of Wands. Okay, I really think that you are the perfect combination of a traditional girl, which is very caring, nurturing, but also very sharp in mind. You're absolutely not like you like to learn, you like to acquire new knowledge. You are very smart in like organizing everything, like in the house, in your work. Your life is very balanced, and you have all the energies to be fulfilling, give love to each other. And like when everyone has difficulties, challenges in their life, they always want to be crawling to you in order to have the peaceful protective shelter that can make them feel better, and like guiding them to a more spiritual place. You are really sound like a healer to everyone, but sometimes you forget to heal yourself. So that's why everyone else is willingly to help you, protect you, but they have very rare chance of doing that because you refuse to accept the help from others, and you just like happy to give to everybody else. And you are not afraid of the feedback, you are not afraid of the brutal words. You just have that much sympathy in order to listen to all those feedbacks and just appreciate those feedbacks, because you always believe that people who give you feedbacks will help you develop yourself better. And you are a very committed girl, very well keeping promising girl. So your authority, your reputation is never gonna be doubtful is the fraud or the scam. You are a genuine girl, nice girl, and like a trustworthy girl that everyone wants to be surrounded. Now moving on to the advice on what you can do to improve yourself. Oops. Stand there. Stand there. Okay. Advice from the good tarot. What you can do to improve yourself. You have 5 of air, Ace of earth, the world, and 9 of water. Okay. The advice is sometimes you have to admit defeated in order to moving on from the bad situation and can come to the new life, new relationship that is worth your time and effort. You you always like keep on like putting the efforts in the wrong relationship, wrong situation, that never gonna be beneficial for you. So people sees you as very nice girl, but also people always want to advise you that you are so lovable, you are so nice, you are willingly to give. Why you stuck in that toxic relationship? Why you have to do this with yourself? Because there are a lot of good things in the world that is waiting for you and is better fit for you than this toxic situation. So sometimes you just have that mindset because you're always thinking that, because of your ego also, that when you end something it's because you bad, you don't like, you don't try hard enough, like you easily to give up. But it's not about easily to give up or not, but some situation is toxic and the best thing you can do is just to leave that toxic situation in order to protect yourself, and that is normal, that is nothing weak. And nine of water is to love yourself more. See, I already told you, nine of water. So like you love everybody else enough already, and it's time yourself needs to be loved also. And no one can love yourself better than you are. So part number one, thank you for staying here with me. If you like this reading, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, because I do new pick a card every day, and every Sunday I will do 12 signs weekly forecast. But for now, I will see you in the next reading. I hope you have a wonderful day, pile number one. See you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two, for who of you chose Goddess Epona, Wise Leadership. So I will read the message from Goddess Epona in order to have the clearer description about how people sees you as the woman you are. Epona. So, being overly assertive and determined to take action is not in your favor at this time. If you feel afraid of making a mistake or worried that you will somehow compromise yourself or disappoint someone else, consider this is a time to regroup and assess the details. Stepping into the world with a sense of surety and positive self-worth is what called for now. Epona, the Celtic Roman horse goddess of leadership and guidance, offers you her wisdom. Know that you have what it takes to heed it. You can do anything you place your attention on, and you find it easy to accomplish what's needed for your intentions to take form. Whether you are aware of this or not, the way you manage your accomplishments and even the way you handle failures and losses is modeling the way forward for others. There is a wisdom growing within you. Being true to who you are and placing integrity and humility equal to enthusiasm makes you a wise leader indeed, one that the goddess Epona is so proud of. So, obviously you are prepared. Every people see you as the great leadership, and you have the style of leadership that makes people willingly to follow you. Not like you're not gonna force anyone, but everyone is just idolized in how you lead everybody else, how you like making an inspiration to everybody else, and how you always put 100% of effort into everything you do, and then you make like a role model for everybody to follow. So that is how you are, like your impression from everybody's mind. When in love, people see you as playfulness, and in work especially, people see you as the dark mysteries and enter the chamber of the dark goddess. So in love, people will see you like very light-hearted. You have a good sense of humor, and you always make everybody laugh, make everybody chill, make everybody wants to connect with you light-heartedly. People really enjoy having a good time with you because everybody loves the one who can like joke about everything. And while in work, people will see you like always like focus, never let the emotion interfere into the workplace, and like precisely goal oriented, and never easily reveal yourself in front of people, and that makes people really admire you and consider you as a strong personality for the leadership. Now I will look into like the details on how people normally sees you as the woman you are. Seven of chalices. Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands. So people see you as a very busy person. It's like you have both your right hand job and left hand job. It's like you have the main job in the morning, but then you have the part-time job in the evening. You also have your own business. You also sell something. You also help someone else with the career. So people always sees you as the full booked schedule person. It's like it's hard to have an appointment with you because you have no time at all. And but you are not gonna like stressful about it. Actually, you are very happy, you are very exciting and interesting about how life lead you to many opportunities for you to discover. And because of that energy, because of that enthusiastic in every work you do, people really idolize and admire you as a wise leadership. Judgment. So you are very on time, like precisely, very punctual, uh like, and you when you talk the talk, you walk the walk. uh you never like miss the deadline, you never late for a meeting, you never fall out over promises that like that is maybe not that important, but you always do what you have already promised. Queen of Pentacles, practical, down to earth, and very precise woman, and type of hardworking, maybe a little bit of control freak, but it's okay because you are a leader. It has to be under all your controls in order to make everything clearer and everything like runs like a smooth machine. And Two of Wands is talking about someone who is very have a very good sense of timing. So you believe that e- everything when you do in the right timing, the performance can be better, maybe more than 100 times than when you just try to do and finish it. The timing is very important, and people keep on like idolizing you because how you plan everything like on time, and at that time the performance is the highest. So everybody admires your logical rational mind and your planning skills. So what can you do to make yourself improve or better in terms of personality? Okay. Nine of Earth. Queen of Earth. Nine of Fire. Whoa. Okay. And Seven of Earth. Okay. So basically the cards advise you to first know what is enough. Maybe you are holding a lot of works, a lot of business, and it's also good for you to try to make the more income the better. But it also can drain your energy and taking all the time that you should have let those times to taking care of the loved ones. uh know when it's enough and like appreciate the things that are surrounding you right now because they are treasures, but sometimes you seems like don't see them as treasures. So you have to remind yourself every day what you have right now is treasure of a lifetime that maybe many people wish for their whole life but they never get. Queen of Earth keeps on continuing, like improving your rational and logical minds to make better decisions, and just be you. Just try to be the best of you, practical, down to earth, hardworking, uh likes to control everything under control to make sure everything runs smoothly woman. Nine of Fire is sometimes you need to let yourself go a little bit. Nine of Fire is talking about someone who has on their shoulder too much, that maybe sometimes they forgot that those things are on their shoulder, and they keep on thinking, like they keep on showing up as tired, as negative, or and just try to prevent that. Try to let yourself relax once a while, because you have already worked hard enough, and it's time to love yourself and to let yourself to enjoy life more, not only work or study. It's also the time, it's better to spend the time with your loved ones in order to strengthen the bond, strengthen the connection, and just try to networking with everyone to open up your circle, because it's also good for you. And Seven of Earth is talking about just keep on dedicating your energy into the right job. Not don't And once again, don't try to do everything, but do everything that you know that you will did good, and will be gain the highest performance out of any others. Wow, very interesting. Pile number two, for whom you chose Epona as their goddess. I hope that you like this video, and if it resonates with you, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, because I do new pick a card every day, and every Sunday I do a weekly forecast for the 12 zodiac signs to to help you to have the idea of what coming up next in the next week. So pile number two, I will stop your reading here, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello pile number three, for whom you chose Aryan Rod, goddess of time. I will read the message from her in order to have the description about how people sees you as a woman you are in general. So Aryan Rod. So right now you have all the time in the world to reach the fullest potential of your intentions and desires. Aryan Rod, the Celtic goddess of time, is your ally, and she will ensure your timing is perfect. The hours will spend to gift you with the space you need to complete anything that you started. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. Consider that everything you intend and desire also has its own relationship to time, and all will come to you in the perfect form and in the perfect moment. Patience, dedication, and quiet anticipation are the delicate yet potent allies now. Aryan Rod is your champion, and your timing is perfect. So people will see you as a very patient, dedicated, and like know when it is the right time to perform anything, to make everything according to your plan. So your planning skills is on fire. Your timing, like your sense of timing, is always on point, and it helps you to gain the reputation and enhance your skills. It like you are really good in organize your timetable, organize your schedule in order to outlaw every performance, like in studying, in work life, and in also family life. Try to balance things out and make everything like performs as in the best. So next we will see how people sees you in love and in work. We have let go of control issues and truth unveiled, the revelation of Isis. I will, yep, better. So in love, people will see you as a very naturally going girl. It's like you never try to force anything to happen. You don't play games. You just like treat each other with the most genuine love as possible, and just hope for the best that the other person will reciprocate. And by that mindset, you always being reciprocate with the same genuine love from other persons. In the work, truth unveiled, the revelation of Isis is like you are the one who easy, like you can see through the problem from each of the situation in work, no matter what that is, from the clients, from your co-workers, from your boss, or some specific of task. You're the only person who is easily detect what is the core problem, core reason that creates the problem, that creates the bad performance, or what kind of factors affect to the performance that make it not performing so well, because you have that sharp mind and like a sensitiveness that is nothing compared to. Okay, this is really strong, like sense, like strong sixth sense, and very sharp in mind, easily detecting the error, easily detecting the core reason, the wrong aspect that can harmful to a whole system. Now I will look into the tarot in order to see um, the details on what people sees you as the really woman who you are, as a real woman you are. Eight of spirals, five of scrolls, six of mirrors, and the world. Okay, so part number three, people really see you as the one who is never afraid to face failure. You always like challenges. You always like challenges yourself into pushing you to develop into a better person, maybe in knowledge, in skills, in mental, etc. But either way, you always try to better yourself. You never like try to like stand on one point and stop making the effort into improving yourself, because you always think that the world is continuously change, and if you're just standing there, you're not moving anywhere, it means that you're moving backward, because everybody will moving forward. Six of mirrors, and people also see you like the person who is like very attached to a specific environment, attached to the familiarity. You maybe really like your hometown, or you stick to who you are. You never gonna be changed. You can adapt, but you never change the true person of you when you are moving into the new environment. And that's what makes like people really trust you as a genuine person, because only the genuine person who is really confident in herself, her self-esteem is strong, and it makes her very like truthful to each other, because she does not wearing any mask, she does not fake anything to protect herself. And psych, the world is talking about someone who is willingly to give it all, but also never regret of what she's doing. When you do something, you always think carefully, and when you do for it, you put 100% effort and energy onto doing it. And no matter what the result, you know that either way you will gain experiences, gain lessons, or gain the smell of victory, and either way is good for you. So you never regret about your decision in the past, because you know that each decision in the past led you to this life, led you to this path, for you to become who you really are. Okay, now I will see what the advice I can give to you to improve yourself more from the good tarot. Okay, I have for you six of fire, wow, six of air. Okay, Six of water. Wow. What's happening? Five of earth. Oh my god, it's almost six of earth. Okay. Okay. Pile number three, maybe most of you, like, for who of you chose pile number three, maybe six is your magic number or your spiritual number. So as I remember in numerology, number six is the number which is associated with love, family, home life, domestic life. Those who are aligned with a great deal of six, like, will have the characteristics of kind, loving, compassionate, nurturing, have a strange and compelling magnetism about them. So it also makes sense because you are just ooze out the charisma that makes people sees you as a very natural going girl, and the one who is always like being strong in work, but also very associated with herself, like she's never gonna fake herself or fake to anyone because she's very genuine. So six of fire, six of air, and six of water. Six of fire is talking about gaining victory. So you should, like, maybe because you always push yourself into become like better you, but the advice for you is sometimes when you gain victory you also need to appreciate that in order to, like, just to feel that you have accomplished some things, and like to, it's also a method to love yourself and to appreciate what you already uh like to appreciate your efforts when you put your efforts into making something come true. Six of air is to willingly to get out of the comfort zone, to discover new lines because you easily to fall into the familiarity and it can harm you from be more evolved. Six of water is talking about, but of course when you're walking out of the comfort zone, never forget who you really are and just stay genuine as you are right now to yourself, and love yourself and never afraid or shy to show yourself in front of the world. And five of earth is sometimes you need to, you need you don't need to beat yourself up about some kind of failure, although you're not afraid of failure, but when you fail something you also very have a hard time to accept it and beat yourself up because of your mistakes, because of your fault, and that makes the failure. But the card advice for you that sometimes failure is essential for you to grow up. So don't beat yourself up every time there's a failure, just accept it, learn the lesson from it, and move on. So you are very nurturing but strong at the same time kind of person, part number three. I really hope this is resonates with you, and if it does, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel because I do pick a card every day in any kind of topics ever. And for every Sunday I do weekly forecast for 12 signs to get you the idea of what is coming in the upcoming week. So part number three, for now I had to say goodbye to you and hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Okay, pile number four, for who of you chose Green Tara as your goddess? And the keyword here is salvation. Here is your reading. First, I will read the message from Green Tara in order to have the description about how people sees you as the real woman you are. So, the divine has intended you into being and given you the assignment to explore life through certain perceived limitations. You are meant to learn about life and all its complexities, especially learning about how to be in community with others. Green Tara, a Tibetan goddess also known as she who saves, says that you will never be alone in life's journey. This compassionate savior goddess of intimate friendship will ensure that the right people will show up for you at the right time. Green Terra reminds you that your needs will always be met. You don't need to know the how, as that is her domain. You just need to trust, and the goddess Green Terra will use her magic on your behalf. You are safe and secure, and always in the care of the divine. So it seems like you are a very like heal. You also very healer, but in a more strong way and more like taking action way comparing to other empath or other healer. So when you want to help someone, you're just willingly to do it. And maybe there's something called tough love also, but you believe that by tough love to other people, you can help them to get out of their own misery. So that is in the general how people sees you, and now we'll see in the love and in the work how people gonna see you. We have right here is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and in work people sees you as pillar of light, descent of the star of Isis. So in love, people sees you as a very take it step by step, not at all in a rush decisions, not at all like carelessly be in a short term relationship. When you love someone and when someone offers you a relationship, you take a very long time with a very careful thinking in order to evaluate, in order you to decide whether or not should you put the effort and time and love into this person, because you value your love, your time and your energy so much. That is, it only goes to the right person and who is truly respect you, who's truly connect with you, who's truly sacrifice for you, get your love. So people sees you as a very tradition, no, not traditional, but maybe very carefully in love. So it's not easy to love you, but it's also worth it whenever they pass your test and become your lover. Pillar of light is talking about in work people sees you as the role model. Maybe you are have a very high tendency to be a boss or a group leader, so everybody is look up to you in order to follow your instruction and hear from you as advice in order to perform their best. Wow, point number four, it looks like you are both a healer and inspiration for many people at the same time. Now I will see the details, like what happens, uh, the details of what people sees from you by four tarot cards. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe your sun sign is Aries because Emperor is right here, but you have a lot of earth signs aspects also. Maybe it's your Venus, maybe it's your Mercury, because mostly it's from your work. So maybe your sun sign or your ascendant is Aries, but the other aspects can be mostly earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You are a very dedicated and hardworking person, no doubt, and you always set the standards for everybody to follow you because how hardworking you are, and that's how you gain your reputation and can lead the whole team into the glory light of victory. Five of Cups, you are also easily to dwelling in, like when you like make a mistake, you are have a very high tendency to beat yourself up over and over again. And maybe you're also a Virgo, maybe the other earth aspects of you is a Virgo, so that's why you beat yourself up really badly when there's something bad happen that is your fault or your little mistake. But the truth is you need to overcome those beat yourself up because it's not gonna work for you, it's not gonna help in any kind of things. And the best thing you can do is to learn from your mistakes and moving on in order to perform better in the next round, because you're just such a perfectionist. So one small mistake can also make you unrow, uh, makes you rage about like how can I make such that mistake. Emperor, maybe a little bit of control freak, and people always, some people may don't like these kind of control tactics because you are a little bit dominant to other people, especially when you try to guide people into follow your words, like to accomplish a goal. Maybe your style of boss, your style of leadership is like to force people or to make people, to order people into doing something rather than uh, rather than convince or persuade. So yeah, but because you are a king, so all responsibilities is on your shoulder, and you take the full responsibility when something bad happens. So that's why you become a little bit of harsh when you controlling the whole team into accomplish a specific task. And Knight of Pentacles is talking about someone who is very well in allocating budget, in allocating their resources in order to fulfill the specific task. So you never make the rash decision. You always take your time to think things through and then make the right decision for your to protect your own team reputation and also your own reputation. So now I will look into the advice for you to have the idea on what you can improve yourself to become more evolved. Two of Fire, Two of Earth, Empress, Nine of Air. Okay. Two of Fire and Two of Earth is talking about evaluation. Evaluation and consideration. Maybe you're taking things slow, but not in evaluation, but rather dwelling in the details of something. But sometimes you need to speed up the performance, the process, by trying to identify the core problems and just try to evaluate, compare the outcomes. Like if you do this, if you do that, just try to make two scenarios in order to compare rather than dwelling into each of the specific details. And it takes a lot of time, and maybe sometimes things will go over a deadline and it can hurt your reputation also. The Empress is talking about like nurturing, caring, and in touch with your feminine divinity. So maybe because you're an Aries and most of the aspects from you is the earth signs, so you are a little bit of lack of femininity, which is emotional feelings, nurturing, caring, water, water factors. So the card saying like it's time to in tune with your emotion and feelings sometimes in order to see things in a different way, treat others people in more sympathetic way, and just try to empathize, like have some empathy to other people when there's some mistakes are made, or also try to not beat yourself up out after like some of the mistakes that you made. Just try to link in with your feelings, emotion, and feminine divinity for the best, to get balance, because you are more in a masculine energy right now because you are so like well determined, goal oriented, and sometimes can come across as control freak or aggressive. Nine of Air is to stop overthinking about a situation, especially in the situation where something bad happened and you just keep on beating yourself up because you think that is mainly because of your mistake. But the only thing, as I said, you can learn from the bad experiences is to have a lesson from it and walk away. And that is how you can improve yourself into making yourself better and also have a well connection with other people. So pile number 4, that is all I got for you. I hope it resonates with you, and if it does, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel because I do pick a card and new pick a card every day in every kind of topic. And if you want to recommend any different topics for pick a card, just leave in the comment section below. And I also do the weekly forecast for 12 signs on every Sunday, so subscribe to my channel to make sure you don't miss it. But for now, I hope can see you in the next reading in the future. But bye bye, part number 4.